Sonic Boom!
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is City Gone Bad. Today, we've got a special thing to install. It's called a Moto. It's not a new product, but it's a new product to me, and it's really going to benefit everything that I do, all my adventures. So come on, let's have a look at it. It's been pretty good to get it home anyway. It's in a box, so what can you say about a box except it's heavy. And it needs a Stanley knife through it, so let's see if we can set up something that resembles a bike carrier, shall we? Pretty heavy. Let's see how heavy it is. Don't agree with that. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. I was managed to get this from Camera Motorcycle Centre in Fyshwick. Went in there, asked a few questions, got it delivered. Shout out to Clint if you're listening. Thanks, mate. Team there have been really good. Saying that, it's all up to me now. I've got the thing home. As you can see, it's distributed by melbournetoolsales.com.au. And from everything that I've read, this is in fact probably the #1 selling motorcycle carrier in Australia, at least at the moment. There are rack and roll versions, there are a few other versions, but without further ado, let's get into it and have a look at it. There's a guy at my work that actually uses it to run a little postie bike on, to and from work on the back. I guess when his wife drops him off in the car. To be honest, I haven't seen him unload the bike on it yet, but I have seen his little bike on the back, and given that it's a little Nissan X-Trail, it seems to handle it quite well. Now, my Toyota, the Fortuner, has got upgraded 200 kilo plus springs that are loaded and installed and rated in the back. So having this sitting, this with 158 kilo dry Honda CRF on the back, may be testing a bit of its limits, but from everything I've read and everyone I've spoken to, including another person at my work that runs one, you don't need upgraded suspension. You basically just need a decent car that's capable of obviously carrying such a weight on the tow ball, also having a car that's rated to carry so much weight on the tow bar or using the tow ball, and yeah, Heyman Reese receptor. Focus test. Takes a while. Yeah. Quality beer. Well, let's just have a look at the instructions. So this is obviously for an international market, £400. Yeah, so as I said before, about 200 kilos. What's it consist of? Tie down bars, support brackets. Lots of bolts, long nuts.
These nuts.
Bolts, wheel chocks. Assembly instructions consist of figure 1, figure 2, figure 4, figure 5 and figure 3 somewhere. Now it looks pretty simple, so might speed up the process, put this down and put the Osmo down and get the GoPro, and then we'll see how fast I can do it. There it is, peeps. One beer assembly. Can you believe it?
Okay.
More review on this later when I actually start using it, but first impressions, well, it's a rock solid product. What other things can I say about it? First impressions, given how much I paid for it, yeah, as long as it works and it does the job safely. It doesn't have any lights. It doesn't have any reflectors. It doesn't have a number plate holder.
Nick minute.
Got this little LED light thing, so number plate light on the bottom, red light on top. You can see the red cables for the stop light, the white is for the ground, and the brown is for the LED white light down the bottom there. It's a LED brake light as well, but that should work quite well. I'm just thinking something along here, but unfortunately that hitch receiver, this old Heyman Reese one I had lying around, is not going to fit. So I might unscrew a few of these modifications that I've done and look at chocking that in properly. And rather than run the cable all the way through the RHS to the back, which will be under the car, I think I'll put a hole in the bottom of this, run those cables through the bottom, chock it there, pilot that hole, pilot this cable, probably through, I don't know if you can see it, here's a little gap here, focus, yeah, a little gap there, and then I'll come out here. It'll come under basically, the Fortuna, the brake light plug in over here, but so that'll give me brake light when I brake. But as far as brake lights go, we'll see. The Fortuna has really high blood eagle dripping death style indicators, but we'll see. The main thing is to help get the bike home on Wednesday, the new bike, and also use it to get to Newcastle. So there's a big trip to Newcastle. It's about six and a half hours behind a Toyota Fortuna. So I'm hoping that the hitch stabilizer does its job, and the instruction manual allows me to have a safe and secure hitch system behind the car. Thanks for watching. This was the first video, yeah, the first of many. There's Osmos, there's GoPros on selfie sticks, there's Phantoms, there's things like Nitro 640 bass boats, Honda CRF 250L rallies, Toyota Fortunas, for driving, adventuring, being a bloke, life begins at 40, seek and enjoy. This is City Gone Bad, Dirty Deeds, signing off. Catch ya.
Sonic Boom!